Good morning, students. Yesterday we did the first stanza of the poem. Now let's do the second one. In the first one, we read about the dreamland, about the fairyland of the poet. And now poet tells us that what type of fruits are there, what type of people are there, and what other beautiful things are there at his fairyland. Okay, and as I told you, I think you all have thought about your dreamland also, and you discuss whatever you thought, you discuss that with your mama and papa and tell them about your dreamland. Okay, so let's start the second stanza of the poem. Here the poet is talking about the fruits and other things. In the first stanza we read that the poet's fairyland is beyond the mountains, rocks, and beyond the dark pine trees, and this land is not seen by anyone. Okay, now let's read the next one. Its fruits are like all rubies rare. Rubies rare. Underline this word. Rubies rare here is used to tell that this is the rare thing. Okay, rubies rare here all the both words means the same. It is given in your book also. Rubies rare. This is the poet's way of saying rare rubies. Okay, so there is no extra meaning here. Rubies rare means rare rubies. Rubies are like gems. Okay, so the poet is telling us that there in my fairyland, the fruits, they shine like gems, they are like rubies. Okay, they are so beautiful. If we are imagining, we are reading that the fruits are like rubies, we are also feeling very fantastic. Its streams are clear like glasses. Wow! Streams means small rivers, and its streams are like glasses, clear, so clear. The water in the streams is so clear like a glass. As from glass we can see each and everything through that. So in the same way, the water that is in the stream, that is shining, that is very clear, very clean, no dust is there, no garbage is there. Okay, and dear student, you might have seen the rivers in our country like river Ganga and Yamuna in Delhi. You have seen the conditions of the rivers. Yes, this is not good. This is our duty to keep our rivers clean. And how can we keep these clean? By not throwing garbage in the rivers. Okay, so as the poet is telling about the river of his fairyland, in the same way, the rivers that are in our country, they should also be clean like this. Okay, because rivers, trees, these are the gift of God to us. Okay, so we should save them. Okay, so the fruits are shining like rubies, and the streams, the water is shining like glass. Their golden castles hang in the air. Wow, the houses. Castle means a big house. Okay, so their golden castles are golden and they are swinging in the air. Okay, they are not on at one place, they are swinging in the air. And purple grapes in masses. Masses means in a great quantity, many. And the grapes are purple, and there are so many grapes. There are many grapes in that land. And noble knights and ladies fair. And the knights means a person who fights in the war. Okay, noble means gentle. Okay, so the nobles, the people, the gentlemen, they are like knights, very brave and very bold. And ladies fair. Fair here means beautiful. and the ladies are very beautiful. Okay, the people, the men are very brave and bold, and the ladies are so beautiful. Come riding down the passes. Passes means the way. Okay, the way that is used for coming and going. And in that fairy land, these bold men and beautiful ladies, they are coming riding on the horses, and this scene is quite beautiful. The scene charms, filled the poet with charm. And not only poet, as we are reading, we are also feeling the same. The fairyland, so beautiful. The castle, the house, they are hanging. Okay, and the you imagine a place where all the things are there, natural beauty is there, greenery, and the sound of birds, chirping of the birds, and beautiful ladies and gentlemen, very bold. So what type of this place would be? Would be a very pleasant place. So this was all about the dream of the poet, about the fairyland of the poet. So this was the dream of the poet. The name of the poet is C.F. Alexander. What is the name of the poet? C.F. Alexander. So in this way we have completed this poem. Let's once again take reading of this poem, because I find it's very interesting, and if I find it very interesting, I am 100% sure that you also find it very interesting. So let's read it again in a rhyme. Beyond the mountain line, the grey stone and the boulder, beyond the growth of dark green pine that crowns its western shoulder, there lies that fairyland of mine, unseen of a beholder. Wow! Its fruits are like rubies rare, its streams are like glasses, are clear like glasses. Their golden castles hang in the air, and purple grapes in masses. And noble knights and ladies fair come riding down the passes. In this way, we have completed the poem. Come again on the first stanza. And you see the last word of this line. This is line, boulder, pine, shoulder. Okay, let's take these four. See, line. Now you are to find out of these four with whom the sound of line is matching. Line, pine, isn't it? Same. So line, pine, both the words have same sound. So if we want to say, we can say these are the rhyming words that sounds same. Okay, if I say write the rhyming word of pine, you can write line, shine. Okay, so these are the rhyming words. In the same way, boulder, shoulder, boulder, shoulder, both the words are giving same sound. So what is the rhyming word of shoulder? Boulder. Okay, boulder, shoulder. So these are the rhyming words. Sometimes in exams, in comprehension passages, these comes that write the rhyming word of any word is given. Suppose tree, write the rhyming word of tree. So sometimes students, they get confused that what is a rhyming word. So rhyming word is a word that sounds same. So if the word is tree, then you write free. Okay, what is the rhyming word of tree? Free. And there can be any other also that gives the same sound. So have you understood about this, the rhyming words? So in this way we have read the poem, we have understood it well, we came to know about the rhyming words also. So now you are to write all the difficult words in your notebook and learn their spellings. Whenever you will write in notebook, write in a very good hand. Okay, take care of your handwriting, take care of your health, obey your parents, your grandparents, be safe and stay well. Thank you very much.